What are 10 of the must-see hidden gems we have here in Massachusetts? Well, stick around and find out. Hey, what's going on? I'm Sebastian Roy, a Massachusetts resident and realtor. I focus on helping people who are relocating to or from Mass. So if you or anyone you know is planning a move, it would mean the world to me if you could share my information with them because I would love to help them through the home buying process. All right, so today we're talking about 10 of the well-kept secrets or hidden gems that you should check out here in the Bay State. Let's start with the Old Manse Concord, which is now a historic museum originally built in 1770 for William Emerson, who was the grandfather of Ralph Waldo Emerson. The house is right on the Concord River and it borders the Minuteman Historic Park, and it's famous for its association with both the American Revolution and the American Literary Renaissance. It's really just a cool spot to go back in time and see what life was like before the Revolution. Number 2 is a little bit tricky to pronounce, and that's the Bish Falls near Mount Washington. This is actually the tallest waterfall in the state, and it's known to be one of the most scenic hiking spots as well. I highly recommend this spot for hiking enthusiasts, and as a bonus, you should come here during the fall, just in time for leaf peeping season for even better scenery. A third hidden gem in Massachusetts is Crane Beach in Ipswich. This 1,234-acre conservation and recreation area features a 4-mile sandy beachfront, sand dunes, and a pine forest with hiking trails that are accessible from the beach. Crane Beach was established in 1945 as a gift from the Crane family, and it is owned and maintained by the Trustees of Reservations. Not only is it a nesting site for the piping plover, which is a threatened bird species here in our state, but it's also locally known for an annual celebration called Crane Beach Day, where the school hosts outdoor activities for the kids. The conservation area is open year-round to both residents and non-residents. However, non-residents have to pay a small fee to get in. Number 4 is the Clark Art Institute in Williamstown, which is one of 3 art museums in the Berkshires, along with the Massachusetts Museum of Contemporary Art and the Williams College Museum of Art. The Clark Art Institute has American works of art dating all the way back to the 14th century, and it also offers research and academic art programs, as well as being one of the most distinguished art libraries in the country with almost 300,000 volumes, and it has roughly 200,000 visitors every year. I guess the Berkshires is the place to go for art here in Massachusetts, and for you diehards, you should definitely plan on spending a couple days in the area so you can check out the other 2 art museums. Alright, at number 5 is the Butterfly Place in Westford, which is an indoor butterfly conservatory and exhibit that showcases hundreds of live butterflies from around the world. This is not just a great attraction for kids, but also another really cool place for nature enthusiasts and anyone interested in experiencing the beauty of butterflies up close. Visitors can walk through the lush tropical environment that's filled with flowering plants, trees, and ponds to observe the butterflies in various stages of their life cycle. Moving on to number 6, we have the Bridge of Flowers in Shelbourne Falls. This is an old disused trolley bridge spanning the Deerfield River that was transformed in 1929 into a literal bridge of flowers featuring an array of flowers, plants, and shrubs that are maintained by local volunteers. Visitors can walk along the bridge and enjoy the floral artwork. While you're in Shelbourne Falls, definitely check out the local shops and hiking trails. And if you want to take a full day trip, you can drive farther west to the popular Mohawk Trail. Alright, next up is the Fruitlands Museum in Harvard, which is a cultural and historical institution set on over 200 acres, which is east of Leominster and includes art galleries. Yeah, we're kind of nuts about art galleries here in Mass, but it also has exhibitions and hiking trails. It was originally built in 1914 and is renowned for a collection of American arts and artifacts, spanning from Native American artifacts to Hudson River School paintings. Fruitlands also features the historic farmhouse where the Transcendentalist movement briefly thrived in the 1840s, which attracted Bronson and Louisa May Alcott. Much like the Old Manse Concord, the Fruitlands Museum is a showcase of New England's natural beauty. The eighth hidden gem on our list is the Emily Dickenson Museum in Amherst, which is where the acclaimed American poet was born in 1830. This museum is comprised of two historic homes, the homestead where Emily lived most of her life, and the Evergreens where her brother and his family lived. Visitors can explore where Emily grew up and wrote many of her poems. Supposedly, she wrote close to 2,000 throughout her lifetime. This museum offers guided tours, exhibits, and educational programs as well. You may be able to see the patterns of educational and artistic importance that we value here in the Bay State. Number 9 on the list is the Trustees of Reservations properties. The Old Manse is just one of the properties owned in the Trustees of Reservations, but there are several others located throughout Massachusetts, including on Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket Island. Each one of these properties has scenic, historic, and ecological significance that include coastal landscapes, forests, gardens, farms, and other important sites. Whether you're hiking, picnicking, birdwatching, or just enjoying the scenery, there's something for everyone to enjoy at a location that's not ever too far away. Okay, our final hidden gem in Massachusetts is the Museum of Russian Icons in Clinton, which is a unique cultural institution dedicated to the preservation and exhibition of Russian icons and artifacts. Originally founded in 2006 by philanthropist Gordon Langton, the museum has a collection of over 1,000 Russian icons ranging from the 15th to the 20th century. These religious icons give visitors insight into the Russian history, spirituality, and artistic traditions. And in addition to the icon collection, the museum hosts rotating exhibitions, educational programs, and cultural events that celebrate Russian art and culture. Unlike many of the other museums in the state, this one is based around Russian art and history, which makes it unique and attractive to international history enthusiasts. I haven't been here yet, but it does look really interesting, so I just may have to take a trip there soon. Alright, so there are the 10 hidden gems waiting to be explored in Massachusetts. Whether you're seeking history, nature, or art, there's always something for everyone to discover here in the Bay State. Let me know about your experience if you end up visiting one of these places. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.